Aloha and welcome to round 2 of the Obsidian Mountain Enduro Challenge 100. Let's quickly go over the rules once again for you. Of course, you want to keep your roof to the sun. Any car going over the finish line or finishing on their roof, period, is not going to score any points. Drivers earned their pole position last time in round 1, so the winners of round 1, the top points winners, I should say, of round 1 are going to start in the pole positions, and then they will be randomly rotated so that everybody gets a pole position start. 10, 8, 6, 4, and that big goose egg is the scoring. Don't want to get that DNF. It's all about the points. Get to 100 or better, you could be the Obsidian Mountain Enduro Challenge 100 champion. Let's take a look at our groups. Group 1, randomly generated. Well, first let's look at their previous scores. This is how everybody finished the last round. In round 1, and we had Death's Art with a 2-point lead overall. We had a couple cars coming in at 32 and then 30, 28, and so forth. Now they get to add to it. So let's look at Group 1. We have the Acura NSX. This is the one that tied with the Panamera, won the tiebreaker, driven by Terranos. Then we got the Ford Mustang Boss 302, driven by Clutch from Big Bomb DIECAST Racing. We got the Lucid Air, weighing 36 grams, driven by Kane Stewart from Integrated Racing Sciences. And yes, I know I spelled integrated wrong. We have the Lotus Elise closing out this group at 39 grams, driven by Castanets from Team LK Racing. Here we go. Heat 1, Group 1. And the Boss taking a big lead off that gate down into Calamity Corner. That Acura getting a little sideways, while the Boss is doing a little Tony Hawk impression across the finish line there, but everybody finished. The Mustang taking that first place, Lucid Air coming in second. They rotate their pole positions, and the Lucid Air is taking the lead. Oh, and the Acura is over. The Mustang muscles around it to take second place, and I am not seeing the Lotus. It must have got stuck behind that Acura. So now the Lotus has that inside lane, and it's taking the lead, followed up by that Mustang. Big V8 in that Boss. Oh, and Clutch rolled it across the finish line. That's going to be a DNF again. He did that in round 1 during one of the races, so no points for the Boss. But it does get pole position, and it's taking advantage of it. Gets a little sideways there and takes that win, followed by the Lotus, Lucid Air, and the Acura coming in 4th. Nice group. Everybody finished. They just had a couple DNFs in those heats. And there's their tally for this round, and that's going to be added to their first round at the end of this video. All right, let's check out Group 2. And we have that 69 Camaro weighing 31 grams, driven by Miles Grant from Nevada DIECAST Racing. And we got that Porsche Panamera weighing 33 grams, driven by Kai from Team New Jersey Drive Racing. The Aston Martin Valhalla pretty car weighing 31 grams, driven by Patty Cakes Hot Wheels from Team Norm and Vern Racing. We got the Tesla Roadster weighing 29 grams, driven by Piggy Too Lil from Monster Motorsports. All right, here's Group 2. Here we go. Heat 1. Camaro takes the inside lane. And Miles with a good lead there. Panamera's over. And it slowed the Tesla down. Camaro takes first, followed slowly by the Valhalla. And those are the only two going to finish. But everybody stayed on the track. So good news there. All right, here we go. Heat 2. And Miles out front again. Rolls it in Calamity Corner. And the Tesla just put him off the cliff. That hurts. That's going to hurt real bad. Wow. There he is on top of the firehouse. Almost took out that chopper. That would have cost him a few bucks. So again, no finish for the Camaro. He's out for this round. That's an extra DNF. The Tesla's taking that inside lane. I'm sorry, Lucid Air. Get so confused on these gray cars. And it is the only one that's going to finish. Wow. Okay. That makes it a triple DNF with the Panamera and the Valhalla not finishing. Now we got, oh, the Camaro's spinning around backwards and flips over in Calamity Corner again. At least this time it didn't get scooped up by any of the other cars. Unfortunately, that was the last heat. So 3 races and no points for Miles in that 69 Camaro. Does come away with 10 to add to that round 1 score. We'll see where that gets him. And we're going to take a quick little break here. Little channel break. I'm going to shout out to one of our friends over at, well, a couple of our friends over at Norman Vern Racing. Very unusual races over there. They got a great layout. I don't know whether to call it a drag strip or a circuit, because it's really, really cool. You just got to check it out. They have some phenomenal racing going on over there. Check them out. Like, subscribe. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Let's get back to the action. So we got the Porsche 935 driven by Chelly from Team I Shoot DIECAST over in France. And he's followed up by the Fair Lady 2000, 33 grams, driven by Bolo Brown, Team Miniature Car Racing out of Florida. We got the 2020 Corvette, weighing 34 grams, driven by Collector Holic, right here in the USA also. And closing out the group, we got the custom 2018 Ford Mustang GT, weighing 31 grams, driver Joseph P. from Jesters Raceway in Arizona. All right, here we go. Group 3. The 935's in the advantage lane and takes advantage of that inside lane. Just sails right through Calamity Corner, no problem. Uh-oh. There was a problem for someone. And 2. We got 2 cars off the track. That's Bolo Brown and Joseph. They're going to collect double zeros because they're going to be in the garage for this heat. And it's just the Corvette versus the 935. 935 pulls ahead, throws a little block, slows that Corvette up, and takes that first place. Corvette's going to get 8 for that second place. And there's those repair DNFs for the other 2 cars. We're back to a full group now, and that Mustang's on the inside lane, takes full advantage of it coming through Calamity Corner. The Corvette flips over and collects the 935. The Fairlady comes in second, backwards scores, and those two are still on the track, but they just got 2 goose eggs, one goose egg each. Heat 4, last chance for these guys in round 2. Fairlady on the inside, going strong, being chased by that Mustang hard, but the Fairlady hangs on for that first place. Mustang second, Porsche came in third, and that Corvette closing out that last heat in last place. There's the tally of their round 2 scores, and again, that'll be added to their round 1 scores at the end of this heat, or at the end of this video, I should say. And so here we go. The last group, led by the 2017 Acura NSX, our points leader from round 1, Death is Art. That car weighing 32 grams. The Mazda RX-3, also 32 grams, driven by D-Stand from 71 D-Stand DIECAST Racing out of Canada. And we got the 71 Ford Mustang Mach-1, 39 grams, driven by V-Man from Norman Verne Racing, also out of Canada. And we got that Alfa Romero BC weighing 30 grams, driven by Bo Jiden from Flying Donut Racing out of Pennsylvania. Here we go, final group of round 2. Let's get to it. The Acura takes that pole position. Mazda's on its side. The Acura pulls ahead, coming through Calamity Corner, down into the valley. The Alfa gets sideways, going down the valley stretch. Mach-1 comes in third. Looked like the Mazda came in backwards, and there's the Alfa Romero. Just pulled up and parked right next to Charlie's service station. There's our score for Heat 1. Here's Heat 2. The Mach-1 taking the inside lane. Coming down the pipeline, gets up on the rails. We got, the Mach-1 flipped over. We got 2 others that stalled in Calamity Corner. And the Acura's the only one to finish that heat. Everybody's got tires still touching the track, so no garage repairs. Alfa Romero's out in front, and wow, I think I might have missed slowing that race down, but holy cow, we got 2 cars down in the tunnel, and Death is Art might be out. Let's see. Nope, still got a wheel on the track. So nobody completely off the track, but we got a triple DNF, which favored the Alfa because it needed that after its couple DNFs. Now the Mazda's taking that inside lane down the pipeline through Calamity Corner, down into the Valley Run. And the Mazda first, the Alfa second, the Acura third, and the Mach-1 finishes up that last heat in 4th place. There are your points for their heats. All right, so there we go. Round 2 is complete. Now here's your full points for all the groups, and it looks like we got a new points leader. Yes, we do. 62 62 points with Lucid Air. There we go. Lucid Air is now your points leader at 62. With a perfect score in round 3, he could close out the challenge, but everybody will get to run that race. Mahalo. Thank you so much for watching the Obsidian Mountain Raceway Enduro Challenge 100. If you like what you see, give us a like, leave a comment. Suggestions are helpful as well. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo and aloha. I like, comment, subscribe. You know how it goes. Every little bit helps the channel grow, bring you some better quality races in the future.